Hello and welcome to another mod showcase. Today I'm going to be bringing you a video based on a mod ported recently by Vlaka. The mod in question is Adventurers and Travellers by Kittering. Normally I love mods that add in new NPCs, in theory. In practice this is usually an entirely different story. As I've stated before, any mod that adds in people, clutter or even higher body count can bring you ever closer to that famed tipping point. So usually I'm a little apprehensive about advertising them. But I gave this one a try because the porter is in my Discord channel and I really trust his judgment. And I was pleasantly surprised at how good it was. Adventurers and Travellers adds in 155 brand new respawning NPCs. This does seem like a lot, but due to how they're separated across the map, it's actually not a huge strain. Less so than even immersive patrols. In this pack we get 5 new classes of characters. 54 adventurers consisting of 3 members using randomly assigned classes such as Mage, Ranger or Warrior. You'll find these hunting bandits, creatures or delving into dungeons. 64 travellers, which are described as poorly armed civilians who you'll find travelling between towns, inside taverns, shops or praying at temples. 28 robbers who are armed and will attack the travellers on the road. However, they won't enter cities or even attack vanilla NPCs, so you won't have to worry about random deaths. Interestingly, the adventurers will fight the robbers to save the travellers. There are 3 Khajiit who will act similarly to the adventurers. You will find them in Riverwood during the daytime. And finally we have 6 Dovahkiins, which are essentially just dragon hunters. They'll help you get the edge at dragon burial sites, which is extremely handy if you have any dragon difficulty mods installed. None of these new NPCs are hostile towards you unless provoked. It's also worth noting you won't receive a bounty for attacking a robber should you be playing a good character build. The mod is playing far more stable than the likes of say Populated Skyrim or even immersive patrols due to how it separates up the new characters. They're found all over the map and even inside dungeons, cities and other internal cells. I'm the kind of person who likes a tough challenge, but having these new helpers allows me to somewhat increase my difficulty and not lose my hair. They're allowing for entirely new tactical plays as well, which is something largely missing from Skyrim. And I'm considering all that before I even mention the word immersion, which let's be fair, this is chocked full of. I mean, why are we the only ones who are delving into the rich and full dungeons of the past? This makes it feel somewhat like there's competition for the plunder. Finally, I want to talk about how these characters are designed and set to task because it's my favourite part. It's random. It's all random. I'm so fond of this because every single refresh feels different. Every time characters respawn, they're different, meaning wherever I walk, whatever adventure I take myself on, new and random things can happen. I can be surprised by walking into a ruin and being assisted by all manner of characters. I can meet anything or anyone on the road, which are now somewhat more filled. I'm putting this down as a top tier mod, and here's where it gets a little bit more questionable. Usually I offer up cheap alternatives to other mods because that's my style, however in this instance I'm making an exception. This mod comes in at 55.6 megabytes, which is pretty costly, but I have to say it's worth it. I've always wanted a populated style mod I can rely on, and this could well be it for me. Usually I use more Bandit Camp's Explorer version, I'm actually using both right now to see some random fights. I'm going to be testing frames all over the map with this combo to see how it plays everywhere before releasing this order, but I'm telling you right now, Adventurers and Travellers is making the final cut. And on that bombshell, I'm going to call it. I have a lot of new exploration to do, so I'm going to get on with that. If you'd like to come and join the conversation over on the Discord, then please do, you'll find a link in the description below. If this has helped, I would as always love those likes and subscriptions. I'd also like to hear what mods you're using to fill out the world space. Either way, thank you for watching and I hope to see you in the next one.